Have you ever marveled at how some folks, well into their golden years, radiate vitality with razor-sharp minds and energy that seems to never fade? What's the secret behind their extraordinary health? What if I told you it's not found in pricey pills or cutting-edge treatments, but in something as simple as a cup of tea? For centuries, Buddhist monks and Eastern cultures have guarded ancient wisdom, unlocking the power of natural herbs to heal the body, sharpen the mind, and even slow the hands of time. Shockingly, much of this knowledge has been quietly forgotten or deliberately hidden by powerful industries, leaving us to believe modern medicine is our only savior. The truth? Nature has been offering potent, timeless remedies all along. The ancient teas, used by monks to sustain health and longevity, don't just boost your body, they rejuvenate it from the inside out. In this video, we're unveiling 4 teas that outshine many modern drugs, and I'll show you how to easily weave them into your daily routine. But here's the kicker, the 4th tea is so powerful, some claim it's a health secret that's been kept under wraps for a reason. Is there a bigger story behind why this wisdom stays buried? Stick around to the end to find out. Natural Healing Hub is your go-to channel for trusted health insights and practical wellness tips tailored for seniors. If you're curious about teas that could transform your vitality, hit that like button, subscribe to Natural Healing Hub, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a game-changing tip. Drop a comment below with, "I'm ready to tap into nature's wisdom." Let's dive into this journey to vibrant health together. 1. Ginger tea. Ginger might just be that unassuming root tucked away in your kitchen, but let me tell you, this little guy's got a legacy that could fill history books. Way back in ancient Buddhist monasteries, ginger tea wasn't just a warm drink, it was like liquid gold, the go-to elixir for keeping monks thriving during those long, grueling spiritual retreats. Picture this, monks sitting in deep meditation for hours, maybe even days, in chilly mountain air. They'd sip ginger tea to keep their bodies toasty, their digestion on point, and their minds sharp as a tack. They didn't see it as just a health boost, they believed ginger purified their energy, almost like it was clearing the static between body and soul. Pretty profound for something we toss into stir fries, right? So, what makes ginger such a big deal? It's like nature's anti-inflammatory superhero. Got achy joints that flare up when you climb stairs? Ginger can help dial down that pain. Struggling with a sluggish gut that makes you feel bloated after meals? It soothes digestive discomfort like nobody's business. And if you're feeling that sluggish circulation that leaves your hands and feet cold, ginger's like a wake-up call, getting your blood flowing again. It's as if it flips a switch on systems that get bogged down by age, stress, or all the toxins we're exposed to in modern life. Plus, it's a champ at balancing metabolism, strengthening your immune system, and even tackling nausea or dizziness, those pesky issues that seem to pop up more as we get older. Now, let's talk about the monks for a second. Those Tibetan monks, living in the harsh, icy Himalayas, didn't have fancy heaters or a pharmacy on speed dial. What they did have was ginger, this golden root that seemed to carry the warmth of the sun itself. They'd brew it daily to stoke what they called their inner fire, keeping them resilient against freezing winters. It's wild to think about, but that same root we can grab at any grocery store was their secret weapon for vitality. Science is totally on board with this ancient wisdom. A 2015 study in the Journal of Pain found that ginger can reduce muscle pain and soreness by up to 25%, huge for anyone dealing with arthritis or post-exercise stiffness. Another study from the American Heart Association showed ginger improves blood flow and lowers inflammation markers, which could help ward off heart disease. I've seen this firsthand with folks in our Natural Healing Hub community. Take Margaret, an 81-year-old grandma from Ohio. She was battling stiff joints and a digestive system that just wouldn't cooperate. Her doctor kept pushing pills, but they made her feel foggy and tired. Her daughter, who's big into natural remedies, suggested a daily morning ginger tea. Margaret was skeptical. How could a simple tea compete with prescription meds? But after a month, she was a believer. Her joint pain eased up, her digestion smoothed out, and she even had this unexpected burst of energy. "I'm moving like I was in my 60s again," she told us, all thanks to that humble cup. Stories like hers are why I'm so passionate about sharing these natural solutions. But here's where I get a little opinionated. I think we've been sold a bill of goods by the modern world, making us believe we need expensive drugs or complicated treatments to feel good. Ginger's been right under our noses forever, and it's dirt cheap compared to a pharmacy bill. It's not just about physical health either. There's something grounding about brewing a cup of ginger tea, taking a moment to breathe in that spicy aroma, and letting it warm you from the inside out. It's like a mini reset for your whole system, body, mind, and maybe even a little bit of your soul, like the monks believed. Here's how to make it work for you. Grab some fresh ginger. Don't bother with the powdered stuff, it's not the same. Slice it thin, about a tablespoon's worth, and boil it in a cup of water for 5 to 7 minutes. Want to jazz it up? Squeeze in a bit of lemon, or add a tiny drizzle of raw honey, just like the monks did to honor nature's gifts. The key is to brew it mindfully. Don't just chug it while scrolling your phone. Sit down, feel the warmth of the mug, and let that spicy scent wake you up. It's a small act, but it's powerful. I've found that starting my day with ginger tea gives me a little pep in my step, especially on those chilly mornings when my joints feel creaky. And here's a pro tip: if you're dealing with morning nausea or motion sickness, like some folks get on car trips, ginger tea can be a lifesaver. A 2016 study in Integrative Medicine Insights showed ginger works as well as some over-the-counter meds for nausea without the drowsy side effects. I've even started keeping a thermos of it handy for long drives, and it's made a world of difference. So, what do you think? Have you tried ginger tea before? Or maybe you've got a favorite way to use ginger in your kitchen, smoothies, soups, or something else? Drop your story in the comments below. Our Natural Healing Hub community loves swapping tips. And if you're new to ginger tea, give it a shot and let us know how it feels. Maybe you'll be like Margaret, rediscovering a spring in your step. Hit that like button, subscribe to Natural Healing Hub, and ring the bell to keep up with more health secrets for vibrant aging. Let's keep this conversation going. What's your ginger story? 2. Rooibos Tea. Alright, let's talk about Rooibos, this vibrant red tea from South Africa that's like the best kept secret in the world of wellness. Most folks have never even heard of it, but trust me, this stuff is a game changer. Back in the day, it caught the attention of Eastern spiritual traditions, including Buddhist monks who treated it like liquid treasure. They'd sip Rooibos during those intense meditation sessions or long fasting periods, and it wasn't just for kicks. This tea helped them stay calm, focused, and physically resilient, even when conditions were rough, like high-altitude retreats with no modern comforts. Don't let its simple, earthy look fool you. Rooibos is a powerhouse, and I'm honestly a little obsessed with how much it can do for us seniors looking to feel our best. What's so special about it? For starters, Rooibos is completely caffeine-free, so you can sip it anytime without worrying about getting the jitters or messing up your sleep. But here's where it shines. It's loaded with antioxidants like asparagine and naphthaphagen, compounds you won't find in many other teas. These bad boys fight inflammation, which is a big deal since low-grade inflammation is behind so much of what makes us feel creaky or tired as we age. Rooibos also boosts circulation, helping your heart and blood vessels stay in top shape, and it can even help keep your blood sugar steady, which is a lifesaver for anyone watching their glucose levels. Oh, and let's not forget its superpower, calming your nervous system. In a world where stress seems to follow us everywhere, Rooibos is like a warm, soothing hug in a mug, easing tension without the side effects of those heavy-duty meds. Let's get real for a second. Modern life can wear us down, and I've seen too many friends rely on pills to manage stress or sleep issues, only to deal with grogginess or worse. That's why I love Rooibos. It's nature's way of saying, hey, I've got your back. Science backs this up, too. A 2011 study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that Rooibos reduces oxidative stress and inflammation, which could lower the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart issues. Another study from South Africa's Stellenbosch University showed it can improve sleep quality and reduce anxiety markers, which is huge for anyone tossing and turning at night. Now, let me tell you about Robert, a 72-year-old retiree from Florida, who's basically the poster child for Rooibos magic. For over a decade, he was stuck in a cycle of insomnia and high blood pressure. He tried everything, pills, strict diets, even acupuncture, but nothing gave him lasting relief. He was at his wit's end until a buddy, who's big into meditation, told him to try Rooibos tea before bed. Robert wasn't sold at first. He thought, how's some tea gonna fix this mess? But he was desperate, so he gave it a whirl. 3 weeks later, he was sleeping like a baby, his blood pressure was down, and he felt this deep calm he hadn't experienced in years. It's like my body hit the refresh button, he told us, still shocked that a simple tea could turn things around. Stories like his are why I'm so passionate about sharing these natural gems with you. The monks were onto something special with Rooibos, and it wasn't just about physical health. They used it in quiet, sacred ceremonies, believing that a balanced body sets the stage for a peaceful heart. They had this idea that if your system's all inflamed or frazzled, it's hard to tap into deeper mindfulness or clarity. So, Rooibos was their secret weapon for what they called silent elevation. It strengthens you without hyping you up, like coffee or energy drinks. I think there's something beautiful about that, don't you? It's like this tea invites you to slow down and find a little peace in the chaos. Here's how to make it work for you. Grab some pure Rooibos, skip the blended stuff with artificial flavors. Steep it in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes to let those antioxidants really come out to play. The monks had this cool trick. They'd brew it in silence, watching the steam rise, almost like a mini meditation. It's a small thing, but it makes the experience so grounding. Want to take it up a notch? Toss in a slice of orange or lemon while it steeps for a sweet, zesty kick that also boosts the antioxidant power. Sip it at night to wind down for a deep, restful sleep, or enjoy it during the day to stay calm and focused, especially when life's throwing curveballs. I've started keeping a pot of Rooibos on my counter for those afternoons when I need a break from the hustle, and it's become my little ritual for staying grounded. One more thing I love about Rooibos, it's so versatile. Unlike some teas that can taste bitter if you overdo it, this one's naturally smooth and slightly sweet, so it's easy to love. If you're someone who struggles with stress eating or cravings, a warm cup of Rooibos can be a great way to hit pause and avoid reaching for that extra cookie. It's like a healthy comfort food, and in my book, that's a win-win. So, what's your take? Have you ever tried Rooibos, or is there another way you like to unwind after a long day? Maybe you've got a go-to tea or a relaxation trick that works for you. Spill the beans in the comments below. Our Natural Healing Hub community is all about sharing what works, and we'd love to hear your story. If you're curious about Rooibos, give it a try and let us know how it feels. Who knows, it might just become your new favorite way to find calm and stay strong. Hit that like button, subscribe to Natural Healing Hub, and tap the bell to keep up with more tips for vibrant aging. Let's keep this vibe going. What's your secret to chilling out? 3. Green tea. Green tea might be on every coffee shop menu these days, but let's be real, most folks have no clue about its deep, sacred roots. Way back when, Buddhist monks didn't just sip this stuff to stay awake, they saw it as a holy partner in their spiritual journey. Before diving into those marathon meditation sessions, they'd brew a cup to sharpen their mental clarity, cleanse their bodies, and settle into this perfect state of calm alertness. It was like their secret weapon for staying focused, without getting all wired up. Honestly, I think there's something almost magical about how a simple tea can do all that, and it's no wonder it's been a staple in Eastern traditions for centuries. So, what's the deal with green tea's superpowers? It's packed with catechins, these crazy powerful antioxidants that are like a shield against premature aging. They fight off the kind of low-grade inflammation that sneaks up as we age, making us feel stiff or foggy. Plus, green tea's great for your heart. Studies show it can lower bad cholesterol and keep your blood vessels flexible, which is clutch for avoiding heart trouble down the road. But here's what I love most. It's got this perfect combo of light caffeine and L-theanine, an amino acid that gives you a smooth, steady energy boost without the jitters or crash you get from coffee. It's like your brain and body are in sync, humming along with this calm, focused vibe. For seniors like us, that kind of mental clarity and physical lift is pure gold. Let's talk science for a sec. A 2017 study in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that regular green tea drinkers had a lower risk of heart disease and stroke thanks to those catechins working their magic. Another study from Japan, published in Annals of Epidemiology, showed that folks who sipped green tea daily had better cognitive function as they aged, less memory loss, sharper thinking. That's not just lab talk, I've seen it in action. Take Susan, a 69-year-old retired teacher from California. She was starting to notice her memory slipping, forgetting names, misplacing keys, and her energy was tanking by noon. Coffee was her crutch, but it left her jittery, then wiped out. A friend from her yoga class swore by green tea, so Susan started drinking 2 cups a day, one first thing in the morning, another mid-afternoon. Within a month, she was a new person. Her mind felt sharper, her body lighter, and she had this steady, happy energy that didn't fade. It's like my brain and body got a tune-up, she told us, and she kicked energy drinks to the curb for good. Stories like Susan's are why I'm such a fan of this ancient brew. It's like nature's way of giving us a second wind. Now, let's get into the monk vibe, because they didn't just chug green tea on the go. They turned the whole process into a mindful ritual. Every step, heating the water, picking the best leaves, pouring the tea, was done with intention, almost like a meditation in itself. They believed green tea carried this vital energy that connected them to the natural world, and drinking it was as much about nourishing the soul as the body. I'll admit, I've started borrowing that approach. There's something so grounding about taking a moment to really savor a cup, letting the warmth and earthy scent pull you into the present. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference, especially on those hectic days when life feels like it's moving too fast. Here's how to do it right. Don't just toss a tea bag in boiling water and call it a day. Use loose leaf green tea, if you can, it's fresher and more potent. Steep it in hot water, around 175 degrees Fahrenheit, for just 2 to 3 minutes. Too hot or too long, and it'll turn bitter, losing some of those delicate benefits. Sip it slowly, taking deep breaths between sips, like the monks did. It's not just about the nutrients, it's about soaking in the moment. Try it first thing in the morning to kickstart your energy, or in the mid-afternoon, when you need a mental pick-me-up, without the coffee crash. Want to make it even better? Add a slice of lemon or a sprig of fresh mint for a zesty twist that also ramps up the antioxidant power. I've been loving a morning cup with a little lemon. It's like sunshine in a mug, and it sets me up for a great day. One thing I've noticed personally, green tea is a fantastic swap for sugary drinks or heavy caffeine. If you're trying to cut back on soda or those pricey lattes, this is your ticket. It's hydrating, calorie-free, and gives you that gentle lift without spiking your blood sugar. Plus, it's way cheaper than a daily coffee shop run. In my opinion, we've been so conditioned to reach for quick fixes, energy drinks, supplements, when something as simple and time-tested as green tea can do so much more, and it's been right there all along. So, what's your deal with green tea? Are you already a fan, or is there another tea that keeps you going strong? Maybe you've got a favorite morning ritual that sets the tone for your day. Spill the tea, pun intended, in the comments below. Our Natural Healing Hub community is all about sharing what works, and we'd love to hear your story. If you're new to green tea, give it a try, and let us know how it feels. Maybe it'll be your new go-to for staying sharp and energized. Hit that like button, subscribe to Natural Healing Hub, and tap the bell to keep up with more health tips for vibrant aging. Let's keep this conversation brewing. What's your favorite way to stay focused and feeling great? 4. Chamomile tea. Chamomile tea might be that cozy drink you associate with winding down, but let's clear something up. It's way more than just a bedtime sipper. This stuff is one of humanity's oldest remedies, and back in the day, Buddhist monks and natural healers treated it like a sacred gift from nature. They didn't just brew it to relax, they saw chamomile as a powerful tool for deep healing, something that could calm the body, lift the mind, and bring the whole nervous system back into balance. It was like their go-to for finding inner peace, and honestly, I think we could all use a little of that in our hectic lives. So, what's the magic behind chamomile? For starters, it's a rock star at promoting deep, restful sleep, which is huge for anyone who's been staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. But it doesn't stop there. Chamomile's got these anti-inflammatory properties that can soothe achy joints, calm an upset stomach, and even help with those pesky digestive issues that flare up as we age. It also works on stress hormones, gently dialing down the anxiety and fear signals in your brain. The result? A natural sense of calm that ripples out to support your heart, gut, and even your immune system. Every sip feels like a little shield, protecting you from the daily grind. I'm telling you, in a world that's always go, 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 chamomile's like a quiet corner where you can just breathe. Science is all in on this, too. A 2019 study in phytotherapy research found that chamomile can significantly reduce anxiety symptoms, and another from the Journal of Clinical Psychopharmacology showed it improves sleep quality in older adults. That's not just lab talk, it's real life. Take Linda, a 77-year-old from Texas who'd been wrestling with insomnia, anxiety, and chronic muscle pain for years. She tried every pill and therapy out there, but nothing gave her lasting relief, and the side effects were brutal. Her granddaughter, who's super into Buddhist meditation, suggested a nightly chamomile tea ritual paired with some deep breathing in a quiet, cozy spot. Linda rolled her eyes at first. Tea? Really? But she was desperate, so she gave it a shot. 2 weeks later, she was sleeping like a log, her muscle tension was melting away, and she had this renewed energy that surprised even her. I feel like I've reclaimed my nights, she told us, still amazed at how something so simple could pack such a punch. Stories like hers make me wish I'd discovered chamomile sooner. The monks had this beautiful way of looking at chamomile, not just as a plant, but as a gateway to peace. They'd brew it during big life transitions, like the shift of seasons, or the start of a new spiritual journey, to ground their body and mind. They had this saying, that a calm heart is the fertile soil, where all good things grow, and chamomile was their ritual for planting that peace, before tackling life's challenges. I love that idea, and I've started thinking of my nightly chamomile as my own little moment to reset. It's not just about the health benefits, there's something soul-soothing about slowing down, holding that warm mug, and letting the floral scent wash over you. Here's how to make it work for you. Skip the cheap tea bags, and go for high-quality dried chamomile flowers. Trust me, it's worth it. Steep them in hot water, not boiling, for at least 8 minutes to pull out all those therapeutic compounds. The longer it sits, the more calming power you get. Drink it in a peaceful spot, away from screens or noise, and take deep breaths between sips. It's like turning a simple cup into a mini meditation. Try it before bed with soft lighting to create a restorative ritual that signals your body it's time to unwind. Want to make it extra special? Add a slice of apple or a cinnamon stick. While it steeps, it's not just tasty, it adds a little antioxidant and calming boost. I've been loving a cup with a hint of cinnamon on those nights when I need to melt away the day's stress. Here's my take. We're so quick to reach for sleeping pills or anti-anxiety meds, but chamomile's been doing this work for centuries, and it's gentle, natural, and honestly kind of affordable. It's like nature's way of reminding us that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful. I've started keeping a stash of chamomile in my kitchen, and it's become my nightly ritual. Lights low, phone off, just me and my mug. It's a small act of self-care that feels like a big win. So, what's your bedtime vibe? Do you have a routine to unwind, or is chamomile tea something you try to bring a little calm to your nights? Maybe you've got a favorite way to de-stress after a long day. Share it in the comments below. Our Natural Healing Hub community loves swapping ideas, and we're all about finding what works for vibrant aging. If you give chamomile a go, let us know how it feels. Maybe it'll be your new secret to better sleep and less stress. Hit that like button, subscribe to Natural Healing Hub, and tap the bell for more health tips tailored for seniors. Let's keep this conversation going. What's your trick for finding peace at the end of the day? Alright, folks, we've just taken a deep dive into 4 incredible teas, ginger, rooibos, green tea, and chamomile, that have been helping people thrive for centuries. These aren't just random drinks, they're like nature's toolkit for keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your spirit calm, especially as we navigate the ups and downs of aging. What I love most about these teas is how they show us that vibrant health doesn't always come from a pill bottle or a doctor's visit. Sometimes, it's as simple as brewing a cup and taking a moment to savor it. The monks knew this, and their wisdom is still spot on today. The big takeaway? It's not just about what's in the tea, it's about how you make it part of your life. Slow down, be mindful, and treat each sip like a little act of self-care. That's where the real magic happens. Here's what I've learned from digging into this: health is built on small, daily choices. These teas are powerful allies, but they shine brightest when you pair them with good food, a bit of movement, solid sleep, and some time to just breathe. Think of it like tending a garden. Your body's the soil, and these teas are like the water and sunlight that help you grow strong. Another lesson? Don't underestimate the simple stuff. In a world pushing quick fixes and fancy gadgets, something as humble as a cup of tea can do wonders. And honestly, I think that's kind of beautiful. It's a reminder that we don't need to overcomplicate things to feel our best. So, here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these teas and give it a try this week. Maybe start with ginger to kickstart your mornings, or chamomile to unwind at night. Brew it with intention, like the monks did, and see how it feels. Share your experience with us. We're all about building a community here at Natural Healing Hub, and your stories inspire us all. Drop a comment below and tell us, which tea are you trying first and why? Or maybe you've got a favorite tea ritual already. Spill the beans. Your input keeps this channel buzzing with ideas for vibrant aging. A huge thank you for sticking with us to the end of this video. It means the world to know you're here, learning and growing with our Natural Healing Hub family. If you loved this, hit that like button. It helps us reach more folks looking to age with energy and grace. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a tip. We've got plenty more natural health secrets coming your way, tailored just for seniors like you. Let's keep this journey going strong. See you in the comments, and here's to thriving, one mindful sip at a time.